Good morning, boys and girls. I hope everyone's doing well. I just wanted to say that I'm proud of you guys for doing your work. You guys have been doing a great job. And as a reward for that, I'm going to give you guys today completely off. So get outside, enjoy, relax, have fun. Yeah, you guys earned it. April Fools. Sorry, guys. We're going to do a little work today. I noticed yesterday on the Edge Elastic that when I say we, I mean you, we had a little bit of a hard time with the area and circumference, which is okay. It's the first time you guys are doing it. So we're going to practice it a little bit more today. So on the rest of this video, I show you a couple more examples of area and circumference, and then I give you guys like a new little wrinkle to it all, again, involving area and circumference. So just check it out and then do the assignment with it. So what I have to do now is I have to switch from from this screen to the online whiteboard. So hold on just one second. I'm just kidding. You guys thought I was doing like a keypad here, or it's not April Fools. I actually just have to stop this video and then go to my computer and do the rest on the computer. the beep boop. I was doing that with my voice. You guys are probably like, oh, you got some keypad there. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. I know you guys miss me, and I'll talk soon. I miss you guys too, as a matter of fact. I miss you guys too. So, talk soon. All right, bye-bye. Hey, boys and girls. So listen, today, I'm going to do a little bit of the same as yesterday and then kind of give you something a little bit different. But just go over two quick examples. So let's just say that I have a circle with a radius of, let's say, let's go 9 inches, right? But radius, a circle with a radius of 9 inches. So let's just say I want to first find the area. Again, to find the area of a circle, the only thing we have to do is follow this formula. Area equals pi r squared. All right? Now, you can hear me say this a bunch of times to plug in what you know. So the only thing I know what pi is, I know what the radius is. So the next line is me filling things in. So area equals 3.14 times the radius, which is 9, and then next will be 9 squared. So from here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to simplify this. So area equals 3.14 times, I'm changing this to 81, because 9 squared is 81. 9 squared means 9 times 9. So now I'm left with just area is equal to 3.14 times 81, and that is going to be 3.14 times 81. So that means the area is 254. So 254.34 inches squared. All right, so that's finding the area. Now to find the circumference of the circle, I'm going to, I'm not talking about time I couldn't spell circumference. Anyway, so the circumference of the circle. So now the formula, we have one of two formulas that we can use. We can use circumference equals 2 pi r, or I can use circumference equals pi times diameter. So I like to use this one over here, obviously, because there's less numbers, there's less things to do. So I like to use that one. So circumference equals pi times diameter. So again, let's plug in what we know. Circumference is equal to 3.14 times the diameter. Now so the radius I gave you is 9. Remember, the radius is halfway through the circle. So the radius represents halfway through the circle. All right. The diameter is all the way through the circle. So that means if this part from the center to over here is 9, that means this is also 9 inches. So the diameter, the distance all the way through the circle, has got to be 18. So it's 3.14 times 18. So let's just go to our calculator here. So 3.14 times 18 gives us a circumference of 56.52. So 56.52 inches. All right. So that's how I'm finding the circumference and the area. Now, what I'm going to do today is, let's just say, now, yeah, I'm just going to do this. I'll edit out the silence. Yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do here is, let's just say that get over here. Get over here. Let's say I give you a circle here, and let's say I tell you the area is equal to, I don't know, 84.2 inches squared. I want to know what's the radius. All right. So what I'm going to do here is, again, since we're talking about the area of a circle, I'm going to use this formula. Area equals pi r squared. Same thing. Now, again, we're going to plug in all the things that we know. So we know the area in this case, so it's going to be 84.2 is equal to 3.14 times the radius squared. So I've just plugged in everything I know. Now I'm looking for the radius, so that means I want to solve for r. That means I want to get r all by itself. So to get rid of this times 3.14, I'm going to divide both sides by 3.14. Okay, so on this side, I'd be left with not r, because 3.14 divided by 3.4 is 1, so I'm left with r squared. And then on the other side, I have 84.2 divided by 3.14, which is going to equal 26, let's just say 26.82. So we have 26.82. Okay? Now, the question is, what's the value of r? That's what I want to know. What's the value of r? So right here, I'm telling you that r squared equals 26.82. So that means r times r is equal to 26.82. To find just the value of r, the only thing I got to do is find the square root of r squared. Remember, the square root of r squared means what number times itself gives you r squared, and that's going to be r, because r times r gives you r squared. So if I find the square root of on this right side, I got to find the square root of this side. So 26.28, let's find the square root of that, and that's going to give me 5.18, we'll say. 5.18. So the radius is equal to 5.18 inches. All right. Now I can do the same thing if I'm trying to find if I have the circumference. So let's say I tell you that there's a circle here, and the circumference of the circle is equal to, let's do the same thing, 84.2 inches. So I want to know what's the radius. So what's the radius? So again, I'm going to use the formula for circumference. So I can choose circumference equals 2 pi r, or circumference equals pi times diameter. Again, it doesn't matter which one you use. Since we're looking for radius, I'm going to use the r. So let's deal with what we know. I'm going to use this one right here because it's got the r in it. So circumference, we know it's 84.2 is equal to 2 times 3.14 times r. So I just fill in all the things I know. I filled in the circumference, I filled in pi. So now let's simplify this right side here. So I'm left with 84.2 is equal to 6.28 r. Now again, I want to get the r all by itself. So I'm going to divide both sides by 6.28. Divide both sides by 6.28. I'm left with r over here. And 84.2 divided by 6.28 equals 13.41, we'll say. 13.41. All right? Now, let's say I use this formula instead. Let's say I use this one. So again, same problem. We fill in the things we know. We know the circumference. Circumference equals 84.2 is equal to 3.14 times the diameter. I'm going to divide both sides by 3.14 to get rid of to get the d by itself. So this is left with d because 3.14 divided by 3.14 is just 1, so I'm left with 1d. And then I have to do 84.2 divided by 3.14. So I'm left with 26.82. So 26.82 equals the diameter. But remember, the question was asking what's the radius. And remember, the diameter is always double the radius. So I just have to take this 26.82 and divide it by 2, and I get that 13.41. All right? So that's how you do it. Email me with any questions, and have a great day.